I am only one person. I'm only one person. So anything that has to do with Kaylor, I'm doing that shit on my own, by myself. Like, all of this is me. You feel me? I'm doing this all on my own. I try my hardest to do better with my time management. As you guys see, I still suck at it, but please be patient with me because I'm going to get it all together. I promise. I'll be talking about my jammies because my grandma brought me these. They're a little small, but they're warm and comfortable, and I like them when I'm quarantined and chilling. All right, so let's see what today's topic is going to be. Check my DMs. Waiting for my slowest phone to load up. Okay, so a friend of ours said, "Greetings. You know, I have been led to some place like this as I have been encouraged to find like-minded and like-hearted people. I find myself drained and unloved, having given and done for another. It's repeated help and love I give with little support back, and I'm left the bad guy or without that friend." Wow, that's very touching. I used to find myself like that as well back in the day, where not even just with relationships, like intimate relationships, but even friendships, I've always felt like I went above and beyond for someone. There's been times where I would have friends and like their family wouldn't even do nothing for their birthday, but I always find myself going out of my way to make sure their birthday is special. Then when my birthday come around, it's just like it's a regular schmuggler day to everybody. Or even in a relationship, I've always felt myself to always find the good in people. Even though I know they are fucking assholes and they suck, I always find the good in them, and I always try to get them to see the good in themselves as well and shower them with so much love. But it's just like I'm not being showered with that much love, you know, and I feel like nobody's seeing the good in me. I feel like somebody is always pointing out my flaws, you know. So I feel like people like us, and when I say us, I mean genuine people, genuine kind-hearted people. I feel like we shouldn't go looking for people like ourselves. I feel like you should just let it come to you, because when you go looking, you run into things that you shouldn't be running into. I'm also a huge believer in carrying people accordingly. So however you carry me is how I'm going to carry you. However you love me, that's how I'm going to love you. I have always given out more than I received, and it's caused me to feel so drained. Like I find myself just always being depressed for some reason, or just feeling like I have no energy. And it's because of the people that we surround ourselves with. It's because we're giving so much love. It's because we're doing so many favors. That's why you're always so drained. So instead of doing that for those people, do it for yourself. Put a lot of love into you. Do yourself a huge favor by letting those people go. As I look down my little timeline in my head, I find myself looking back at all the friendships that I have had, and majority of my friendships, like back in the day, I will say majority of my fallouts were because of me. But recently, like in my recent days, in my recent years, fallouts are always because I just let it go. I let it go because I got to a point where I just felt like fighting isn't worth it anymore. Because if you're really my friend, you're not going to put me in a situation where I'm so drained or I have to put up this big old fight just to be your friend. Friends don't do that. That's not what friends do, and that's not what loved ones do. They just don't do that. I've had friends that will always want my attention. Like when I say always want my attention, like always want to pick up the phone, always want me to call them and stay on the phone for at least an hour or so. And I get it with friends. Friends need friends, but I'm not just a friend. You feel me? I'm a granddaughter. I'm a mother first. Let me say that. I'm a mom first. But I play so many different roles in life, so I can't always be there for my friends. I just can't. I can barely be there for myself. So I came to a point where, I think my pause just died. But I came to a point where it was just like I was just so drained, and I just felt like people were pulling me in different directions. And then my loyalty started to get questioned. People was telling me that I don't answer the phone anymore and I don't do this anymore. I'm not asking how their day was. are y'all asking, am I okay? Does anybody pick up the phone and say, hey, Khadijah, do you need this? Do you need that? Nobody never did those things. So because my friends were going through relationship problems or whatever type of problems they was going through, and when I wasn't there for them at that moment, they would lash out on me, then make me feel bad. And then I find myself taking on all that agony and all that stress, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to be a better friend. What am I doing? But then when I'm being there for you and putting in so much effort to make sure you're okay, I'm now 4 steps back. I'm now depressed. I'm now not that good mother like that I should be, because I'm mentally unstable now. Handling a business on your own, that's a lot. Like, it's a lot, and it's very stressful. So my huge advice to you is to just put as much effort out there as people are putting to you, because if people really love you and if they really appreciate you, they're not going to do anything to lose you. They just aren't. There was a time where when my mom was actually in the hospital, one of my close friends, like my closest friend, when that time happened, that friend told me they couldn't be there for me because they had some other things that they needed to figure out with their self. So I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you're like my best bitch and you telling me you can't be here for me? My mom is on life support, my nigga. Like, where are you? You feel me? They had a situation that was kind of similar to mine and with their mom. And what I would do is, before I went to bed, I would text them, tell them to say a prayer, or I would tell them that I'm praying for them. Every night before I went to bed, I would even wake up in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I'm texting them just to check up on them. But when it was my turn to receive that love, I didn't get it. And I'm like, that's pretty fucked up. To be honest, I only had about 1 or 2 people that was actually there for me when I was going through that mess with my mom, which is kind of effed up, because it's like all these people screaming that they my friends, but where are y'all at when I need you guys? And I think it's because people always see me as this strong person, and not even just me being a strong person, I'm always there for somebody. And I was delivered a message at one point. I was in church and the pastor said, sometimes we feel like we have been put on this earth for other people's needs. We don't have a shoulder to cry on. We don't have an ear to run to when we are going through things. And sometimes that may be your purpose. It might be your purpose. That's why God put you here, to help other people out. Being on earth is not all about you. That's another thing. Life isn't about you. Life is about giving back. And I just learned that growing up and maturing. I've learned that life is about giving back. It's about being there for other people. So yeah, that's another thing that I needed to mention. I have never had people be there for me when I really needed people. Like, I had a suicidal moment before because I had nobody there. It just felt like nobody was there for me. There's a difference between being there and just listening. You feel me? And I felt like it was just a lot of people just wanted to be nosy. You really didn't care about what I was going through. You didn't care. You was just being nosy. I hate those kind of people. That's another reason why I'm kind of private with my life and why I go through things alone sometimes, because it's sometimes hard to point out who's wearing a mask and who's not. It's not that hard for me anymore because I can see through the bullshit. But yeah, we have to learn how to separate those as well. We are all human. We all have our own lives going on. So yeah, stop putting out more effort. Stop putting out more love, because you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run. You're going to have yourself being depressed and all of that good stuff. Just because you stand up for yourself and you say no, that doesn't make you a bad person. It really doesn't. If anything, it's uplifting you more. This sounds like a person like me. You have trouble saying no. I used to have trouble saying no because I just felt like, you know, why not help? Why not be there? Why not do this? Why not do that when somebody's asking you? If somebody looks at you as the bad person because you are no longer putting up with their BS, you're no longer putting out your energy to fulfill them, if they want to call you the bad guy, let them go. Because guess what? You ain't losing nothing. They lost you. I have also learned that as well. Losing friends I had to really sit back and think to myself, like, they lost me. Why? Because I know the type of person I am. I know how genuine I am. I know how kind-hearted I am. And I know there is only one me. Everybody is unique. There's only one me. And guess what? They are never going to find somebody like me. It's facts. Like, these are... Oh my God, what did I do to my hair that fast? So continue being that divine person. Continue being that loving and supporting person. Just remember not to overdo it. Don't give too much in somebody. And you will know. You will know. If you're friends with somebody or even in a relationship with somebody and you find yourself giving more than you are receiving, sit back, have a conversation with yourself, weigh these things out, and you're going to figure out your answer if you should let this person go or not. Because like I said, I'm a strong believer that if somebody loves you, if they're really your friend, they're not going to allow that. They just aren't. And especially if you are a genuine loving person, nobody wants to lose a genuine loving person because we are hard to get back. We are. We're easy to get but hard to keep, and people don't know how to appreciate us. They don't know how to value us. So be sure you guys take note of that. Continue to be divine, stay strong, stay loving, all that good stuff. And now the moment we all been waiting for, why I wasn't here on Friday. Let me tell you why I wasn't here on Friday. So we know Mother's Day is coming up, and we got this whole COVID going on, so a lot of things have changed. So those of you who are new or just don't know who Kaylor is or about Kaylor, I'm kind of upset at you. But Kaylor is my brand. I'm a designer, and basically I stand for women. So I feel like nobody, no man, should be able to tell us when it's okay to be sexy and when it's not okay to be sexy. You can wear my lingerie in the bedroom, or you can wear it when you're going out, because that's just how sexy it is. And I want you ladies to feel like a goddess when you're in my designs. So like I said, I took a break from the lingerie to help out my community with the masks. But as we know, Mother's Day is coming up, and I have created decorative pillows. This is so nice. These are beautiful. They make a cute little touch for like an office space. You can put it in your room, just anywhere, like anywhere in your living room, your living area. If you have like your own little sanctuary where you like to meditate and stuff like that, these make good meditation pillows as well. So for now, for my Mother's Day sale, they're going 1 for $30 or 2 for $45. Please do not hesitate to hit me up, and I do allow pre-order. As of right now though, I am waiting on my merchandise because I have more styles and colors and stuff like that, and I can customize it for you. So if you want one customized with like bedazzles and stuff like that, we can talk about that. I really like this one. I made this one into my rich chair pillow. I used to have a black one, but I got rid of that one, so this one took its place. So yeah, decorative pillows going for $30 or 2 for $45. This is only for the Mother's Day sale, so y'all better hop on it now because prices is going up. Yeah, but anyway, that's why I haven't been here. Like I said, I'm only one person, guys. I'm just one person. Everything that has to do with Kaylor, I do on my own. So I'm gonna try to get better with my time management. It's really hard, but I can do it. And that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to hit me up on my email. My Instagram is also on my YouTube channel, all my little contact information. Thank you so much for being patient with me, and thank you for coming here today. My videos are timeless, and when you see them, that's because you are meant to. Thank you. Stay safe and be blessed.